it. Like when that girl said, we think that God will fight our enemies. She said, but God, help me forgive my enemies. God, help me love myself. Those are the real enemies. The ones that we hold in our hearts against ourselves, those are the real enemies. And everybody else who comes into your life is just a mirror reflecting your own enemies to you. So you could see all the places that you hold guilt, or all the places that you don't love yourself. These people are just showing you, you know what, you don't love yourself. Guess what? I'm going to do so and so and so. This is how I'm going to make you feel. And in the instant, I recognized that the tears were healing me and washing me. It just made me have a whole new way of surrendering. See, because we have a tendency of not wanting to surrender, not feeling like we want to give anything up, just want to stay who we are and what we are, because those are the places that we are. But my friend also said to me, when we start crying like that because everything is going bad, we're crying from a place of being a victim. So we're crying from a place of woe is me, I can't pay my rent, I don't have this, I don't have that. We're not in a space to be able to recognize the cleansing that's going on. We're just not. My attitude toward the tears, because I can remember not holding the tears back, not wanting to cry, because I got to do this and I got to do that and everything getting in the way of me really doing a real hard, deep cry, belly wash. And it just flipped me. It became, oh my gosh, God, here, I'm going to surrender this to you. God, here, please take this burden off my chest. God, anything, I want to give it all to you. I want to surrender. I want to give it up. I want to stop all the madness I've taken myself through. It was freaking amazing. It was totally amazing. I can't believe that he was on the phone with me for over 2 hours, just listening, letting me cry, pouring it out. Who does that? Who was he an instrument of? When you go back and I really listen to those things that I said in that poem or that piece that I wrote years ago, I want to stop. God is always listening. But you know what's the most important thing? Is how bad do you want it? God meets you where you are. I remember in one of Daniel's meditations, Daniel said, if you really want to know, God is going to tell you about yourself. If you really want to know, God will answer. But if you just BSing and you just la, I want the good stuff, but I'm not willing to look at all the things that are in the way. I'm not willing to give them up. There's no answer, and it takes us forever. It takes us forever to be desperate. It takes us going through lifetime and crap before we get to a point where we're just so tired that we have no other choice but to give up, just relax, surrender. I cannot tell you. See, and I know that after all of this cleansing, because I was feeling such a connection, that now there's even more space for a bigger connection inside. That's amazing to me. I'm still crying. I was crying. I'm so glad. I don't know if you all saw me, but when the music was playing, because I could relate. Oh my God. Yes, take all those things out of my head so I can be free. Relieve me from my fear so I can be free. Don't keep me stuck in one place. This is how God works. You know, there's so much stuff out here today that say, oh, let's manifest, let's this. You cannot manifest unless you clear up the garbage. You got to clear up the garbage. You got to get that connection. You got to get honed in on God's amazing grace because it's there for us. It's real. She talked about being real. The other guy talked about the grace of God is real. I can tell you that I feel it. I feel it physically. It is real. God is real. So I just want to invite you guys to get that desperate, or to get that sick and tired of being sick and tired. And just really, because God will answer. There's no doubt about it. He's waiting for you. He meets you where you are. Not to say that you can't ask now and some things don't happen. Some things will happen because he's going to meet you where you are. But you better know the deeper and the more you want, the more he's going to respond. He'll respond to you wherever you are, what you can handle in this moment in time. You want to go deeper? Then get deeper in your requests.